They really are leaning into it. They're galvanising the county, bringing the team to the county, and yeah, Jack O'Connor's bringing the players over to the fans afterwards. Clifford, when he scores, is celebrating like mad. It's obviously very deliberate now at this stage, isn't it, Philly?
It's very unusual for the Kerry team that I've experienced. You see O'Connor, like the energy that what I like about O'Connor is like not Jack O'Connor, Joe O'Connor, isn't it?
Joe.
Yeah,
Joe was energy from the very get go of the game. He tackles a man and then basically he kind of makes a signal to the referee that he's overcarried, and then he goes back in for another tackle. Like his energy was just manic.
yeah.
And the Kerry, as you mentioned, the Kerry lads are doing the fist pumps, and you're kind of going, that's unusual. Like, it's very emotive. There's a lot of emotion in it.
Do you not think they're riding that emotion wave now? Like,
Possibly. I don't know. I'm a big believer. I don't buy into that stuff, but doesn't mean that doesn't work for them. I don't.
I think it's working for. I think it's working for them in terms of generating the interest back home and generating the numbers to get on the road and come up for these games as well.
And what impact do you think that's having on the performance?
I think it's driving. I think it's driving something in the performance. I think the noise does help, and I said that before. And I think that the presence of the crowd, they feel as if they're on their side, and the gesticulation of David Clifford when he scores the goal speaks to that. To my mind,
Colm, he does that without the crowd. He could do that in an empty stadium.
I don't think I've seen him throw his fist in the air like that.
I'd say the players.
Listen, I've seen him score goals with his both hands up in the air. That's the celebration he does.
But to your point, I'd say the players feel less scrutinised or something now as well, like, by the Kerry fan base as large, because I feel like they feel like they're all together now because of they've got Clifford. I mean, we're not going to talk about is it the greatest of all time, but they have this icon who is leading the way and bridging that gap from the team to the fans. And obviously famously the fans can be, was it a pack of animals that the Podgy O'Shea said. I feel like they're feeling a bit more comfortable in their own skin now because maybe they feel like the fans are with them.
Yeah, it's like I would look at Clifford's performance and I think it was unreal.
Yeah.
Again, him and Joe O'Connor for me were one or two of them were out of those two were man of the match for me. But this is going to sound harsh on Hamsey. Like, I do think he could have been marked a certain way. He could have been supported a bit better. The ball going in should have been a bit more. There should be a bit more pressure on the ball going in.
What would you have done?
The scores
on him? Because
I'm not going to sit here and say this is the exact way you would have kept him quiet, but you certainly could have kept him a little bit more quiet than what he was, like, because he's unstoppable. But the key, you look at a lot of his scores. The easiest score he has in his armoury is tucking in on his left and just hooking the ball over. There was times where what I really liked about Clifford's play was there was times where he was winning the ball out in front and he turned in on his left and as I said, he'd hook it over, but he was getting the ball in behind Hamsey at times and taking him on, which as a defender you're kind of going, what is it? What are you doing? Are you going, like, am I pushing you away from the goal, or am I pulling you back in towards the goal by stepping in front of you? He's a very hard man to defend. Really, all you could have done, Hamsey could have done, was stand behind him and say, yeah, I'm going to let you win the ball here, but I'm hoping that if when you get on the ball, I'm so close to that, I'm pushing you away from the goal, hoping that there's a backup defender coming in to support me. And I think he had a goal opportunity, he kicked over the bar actually, he turned Hamsey on the outside and the backup defender, I can't remember who it was running in. It was so slow getting in to support Hamsey. So it's one of those things where it's you look at Clifford and he's got so many bows to his armory that you're looking to basically push him away from the goal is the best thing you can do.